Hey guys, this is Philip from Performance Seeds. Today I want to show you a quick demo of our business process implementation. So we are using Bonita Studio 6 in order to implement all the business processes listed in our contract. So as you may recall, we are a car seat manufacturer, and as a car seat manufacturer, we are producing seats for a company called Tiger Automotive, and Tiger Automotive is able to place a new order, and we are receiving this order as a new message, and so then we can handle the order. And while an order is handled or multiple orders are handled, Tiger Automotive is able to review the current state of production and cancel an order before it is produced. So today I want to show you the implementation and a quick demo, a quick live demo. So first, let's go to the implementation. As you can see, for each application, we designed and implemented an own pool with their own swim lane. So this is the main process. We are where we have we are getting a new order, we are processing the order, and then once it is processed, we start the production of the order if it's not cancelled. And so then once the production is finished, we can deliver the order and send it to the customer. So, and we have most of the tasks are manual tasks except this task and this task. This task, normally we would implement it as a service task, but for testing and showing purposes, we designed it as a manual task. So right here we have two tasks where we sending a message and let the customer know that here the order is ready for production and here the order is ready for delivery. Maybe you're wondering, because we don't have any boundary events implemented. That's the reason, because we have a global implemented database, which I'm going to show you right now. So let's go to the database. We have a MySQL database implemented, which is holding and storing all the orders which we get from Tiger Automotive. So currently we have two incoming orders. Each order has a status field, and once when the order is going to the main process, we are updating the status field in the database. For example, if the status is incoming, then we have a new order received from Tiger Automotive, which is not processed yet. So once we are confirmed that we received the order, it is going to the process, and then it goes to in production. And once it is produced, it is finished. So that are the possible states of an order. So yeah. And this database is globally available, so it doesn't matter which of our applications is accessing the database. Each pool has the ability to write and read to the database. So because we have to write to the database in order to update the status of the order, and we have to query or read the current and specific order, or getting a list of all the orders. For example, if you want to get the status of all the orders, we simply query the whole table where we store the orders. So maybe for your interest, we're going to one query. So let's go to connectors. So I'm not sure if you're familiar with Bonita Studio, but on Bonita you can set up a new connector, which is a kind of handler for database queries. So each connector has a name. We go to edit, and so if you click next, here is the driver for our MySQL database. So that's this is the URL. So we have a locally running database. We could deploy it on a server, but like for this testing purposes, it's enough to run it locally. So here we go to next, and that's the query we're executing right now. So if when we are reviewing new orders, only the orders with status incoming are interesting. So that's the reason why we have the restriction where the status is incoming, and we can store the return value in a variable, and so then we can show and display the content of the variable in a table, in a form. So let's test this query. Okay. Okay, so we have the raw data here. So let's cancel this. And so here we have a new form, and we can, like, the form has a table. And in the table, we can say data and like simply new order list. So this is the variable where we store the query. So that's it. And we have a lot of these connectors running while we are handling a new order. You can, for example, also send a message using a connector. So here we have a start production message. And it's basically the same as a connector, but instead of querying a database, you're using a mail, like you're contacting the mail server and sending a message. And that's it. So let's go to live demo. So I have two browser windows running. One window is here where we have Walter Bates logged into the Bonita Soft portal. Walter Bates is representing one guy from Performance Seats, and we have another browser window where we have Jan Fisher logged in, and she's representing one employee from Tiger Automotive. I'm sorry. So let's let's handle a new order. So as you can see in our database, we have two orders incoming. So when we start a new case and review incoming orders, so we have these two orders here. So we click done, and we can choose an order which we want to produce by order ID. So let's choose order ID 2. So we send a production message to let the customer know that we are ready for production. So this takes a while. Okay, let's start the production. So for showing purposes, we have another table where we can say, okay, this is the order we want to produce. Let's start the production. And once we are finished, we can complete the order. Done. That's it. So let's go back to our database, and if I update the database, what you can see here is the status changed from incoming to finished. So that's that proves that our process was successfully finished, and we also should have two new messages. So here we have order ID 2. Your order is ready for production. We are proud to inform you that our order is ready. Your order is ready to production. Kind regards to your Performance Seats team. Okay, and so since we already finished production and delivered the order, we can say we are even more proud to inform you that your order is ready for delivery. Okay, and you will receive your order within the next 14 working days. So that's it. So as somebody from Tiger Automotive, we can go through this application and can start a new case. And let's say we want to review the current state of our productions. So we can do this. We get a simple list where we have all all the orders with the status fields. So this is like still incoming, and here we have our order 2, which we produced recently, and this order is finished. So let's finish this application. Let's go back. So let's produce the second one. Okay, let's go to apps, handle new order, start a new case. Okay, review incoming orders. So we only have one order left to produce. So let's choose this one. Okay, so now let's assume that Tiger Automotive wants to cancel this order. So let's go back to our other browser window where we have like, okay, so let's cancel this order, and we only have one order where we are able to cancel, So yeah, we choose order ID number 1 and delete the order. Technically, it's not a delete. What we do is we are setting the status field to cancelled, as you can see here. And when we continue the main process, we are sending the start ready to production message. And next, we want to start production, but then we realize, okay, this order has been cancelled, so let's start a production. But then we see here, send cancellation received message. And so we detected that the order has been cancelled, and we are aborting the process. And that's it. So if we go back to our mail account, you will see your order is ready for production, and we should get another message. Yeah, here we go. We have detected a cancellation event. So we have recognized your cancellation event, and we will abort processing your order. Kind regards to your Perfomance Seeds team. So, and that's it.